What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? Let me tell you something. I look raggedy. Don't even care. Okay. It's Sunday. It's my day off. It's been it's been windy outside. Truth be told, it feel like we're about to be in the Wizard of Oz, and the house is about to just get up and just go, okay? Because that's how hard the wind is blowing outside. So if y'all hear some stuff in the background, that's the wind just playing games, okay? But anyway, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac. It came on an hour earlier because the People's Choice Awards is coming on at the time that it usually come on. Truth be told, I don't understand why Potomac don't come on at this time anyway, at 7 o'clock. I can do better with that. Give me more time to do whatever in the day. So this is season 5, episode 16, picking sides, okay? So we pick up directly where we left off at the little lunch thing that the girls was having in Portugal. And this is right after Jamal had called, or I should say, Giselle had FaceTime Jamal or whatever. And so, of course, Karen wasn't really satisfied with that. Of course, Giselle had something to say about, Karen, you don't say nothing about your personal business unless you get drunk. Why do you need to know mine and all this stuff? Because you are always up in everybody's business. So that's where she's coming from. So I get both sides too, you know. But they switch it gears back onto Robin and Wine and seeing when they're going to get engaged, when this marriage thing is going to happen. Karen bring up the fact that Giselle was at a jewelry store and she had to Instagram herself at a jewelry store or whatever. And she was like, as soon as I saw her there, I'm pretty sure that Wine was there, whatever. And I'm sitting here like, damn, Karen, you about to spill the bean if you ain't even know what's going on. Inadvertently, you know what I'm saying? And so, Robin gets to talking about like, she's been through this before with Juan, and once he gets business with basketball season, she don't expect much or whatever, but she ain't proposing to no man. That's understandable. That's understandable. In reality, she don't know that Juan has already picked out the ring and Juan is ready to propose. And I guess he's just waiting on the right time. I don't know. Probably when she comes back from Portugal. So now the girls are getting ready to go. Okay. They up the mountain or wherever they at, which probably is a mountain, and they have to go down. They have to go back down, And so Ashley was like, we're going to go toboggan. Okay. I said toboggan. Now, when I hear toboggan, I hear ice. I think of cool run-ins and stuff like that. I think of the Olympics when they get up in the sled and they run it and it's cold and it's ice or whatever. And it's like skating and shit, but you sitting down. You know what I'm saying? I said, it look warm out here, so what is the toboggan you talking about? Okay? Girl, they trying to finish the alcohol. Her and Candace did have a little moment when they was trying to encourage each other to drink or whatever. And Ashley was being a little, she wasn't drinking all the stuff like she was supposed to. And then when she finally did, and Candace was like, now that's the bitch that I knew. That's the Ashley that I remember. I was like, okay, that was a cute little moment. Girl, they get down there to this toboggan shit. Girl is wooden. Okay, they skating down the goddamn mountain. When Wendy said, this don't look safe. Some of us got brittle bones. I'm not saying me, and I'm not gonna say who. Bitch, that shit took me the fuck out. Wendy, you got one right off at the beginning of the episode. I will give you that one, because bitch, that made me laugh. Because then they put the camera on Karen. I said, girl, quit doing Karen like that. Mind you, Karen was the only one that wasn't scared to get up in the thing. I said, okay. And then they said Karen with Wendy, Robin with Ashley. No, Robin with Candace and Giselle with Ashley. And they was going down that hill, baby. When that car came out of nowhere, I said, no, get them off of that because this is a liability, okay? We ain't got time for this. All right, so they go down, they go to a supermarket or whatever, looking at all the fruits and stuff and tasting different fruits and everything. And then, Giselle had to pull Karen to the side and let her know, girl, calm down on this engagement talk, okay? You keep bringing it up, and I'm not trying to go there right now, not necessarily. I don't think she really told her about what was going on with Ron and Robin, what's gonna happen, but she just want her to chill because she asked a couple of times, she brought it up a couple of times, and she trying to keep it on the low for Juan and Robin, and mostly for Juan to get it out himself. So that was going on. So, the girls are getting ready to go. At one point, I think Ashley had something to say about Candace. I don't even remember what happened in that moment, but something came up about, the kids and, she possibly wanting kids or whatever. And of course, Ashley felt some type of way because of the way that Candace was coming at her about, her whole process of having kids and wanting kids and whether or not she really wanted them and all that stuff. That comes up a little bit later, okay, in depth. Um, but the girls getting ready to go. They about to get ready to go to this restaurant later on in the night. Ashley gonna say, I want y'all to get ready by 6:30. Girl, it's like 4 something already. I said that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I was with everybody that was saying that ain't gonna work, baby girl. We need to take a nap or something like that. She said, okay, around 7:30. I said that really ain't gonna work, but we can work with it. We can work with it for right now. So she and Giselle was the first one down at the bar. Then Ashley meets her down there, and Giselle, everybody look kind of nice. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody look kind of nice. I actually like what Giselle had on too. The little African print and everything. Ashley's dress looked nice. I like Wendy's little pantsuit. Let me tell you something. That's what I want. Okay, I need like boo. Call me up. Get my opinion on your little stuff because you want my opinion or whatever. You all the way overseas and I'm all the way over here in the United States and you still want my opinion and see how you look and everything. That was cute. I like the relationship that Wendy and her husband have with each other. I really do. Okay, despite everything, I do. See, that's the thing about me. I can dislike a whole bunch of shit that these girls do, but I can find something that I like about each and every one of them. Okay, I can give them props when needs be. Okay, lift them up. Okay, and not always tear them down. But anyway. So, Ashley and Giselle are conversing, and Giselle talking about something. She went and got a key to Wendy's room. They gonna, her and Robin gonna distract her, whatever. They gonna have her distracted after the dinner, and they gonna go up in her room, probably put some little fake shit up in there, scare her ass, get her, whatever. And we gonna see that it's gonna be like some little, fake snakes and tarantulas and shit like that. Okay, and then she let her in on the fact that Juan is preparing to propose to Robin, and she want her to, she can keep a secret, okay? Whereas when she was talking to Karen was like, oh, so a proposal is coming. That's basically what you're saying. Even though Giselle didn't say it, you implied it, and so Karen took that, and she was like, damn, this bitch can't hold water for shit, especially when she drunk, okay? And so we noticed that Karen has not been drinking that much this trip, so she ain't trying to let nothing slip out, okay? She ain't trying to let none of her business slip out, So everybody comes down, they getting ready to go. They go to the restaurant. And at this moment, everybody's vibing. The night it seems nice, the air is nice. The next thing you know, Candace they start talking about kids, okay? And Candace was saying, just listening to them because they was talking about Wendy and has she spoken to her family yet? And how, and Ashley was like, how is it that you're able to function when you got 3 kids? You got 2 boys plus the baby plus your husband. How are you able to function? And do you sleep? When do you sleep? And she was like, girl, between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, that's my sweet spot. I said, only 2 hours, girl. I probably sleep the same amount of time too, so I get it. And then be tired as hell when I wake up, girl. I get it. Bless, my heart goes out to all y'all mothers, okay? Especially the new moms that have newborns and stuff. And babies keeping y'all asses up. Couldn't be me. But thank God for you. But anyway, she was saying that, and then Candace chimed in and was saying, listening to everybody about their, tales of motherhood and everything, it softened her, stance on what she wanted. Like, she was so adamant last season about not really wanting kids because of the way that her childhood was and her mother was, and not knowing exactly what type of parent she would be and not wanting to be like her mom. But then, now she said things have changed, that now she softened up, and she feels like with the whole Monique situation, she been through that, she can get through that, she's ready to, I said the Monique situation made you want to have kids. Oh, okay. But I guess trying to say that she's strong enough to bear kids and, get through anything if she can get through that situation. I said, okay, whatever. Some people's stance do change like that. At this point in time, I don't want kids, okay? And I don't know if that'll ever change. So maybe sometime in the future it probably will. I don't know, but I can relate to Candace not wanting them, but and I can relate to people who have not necessarily can I relate, but I can understand people who change their minds because they go through some things and then they flip. It happens. It's reality. And so at this point, she's ready for some kids. Now Ashley was like, so you really up here, she was like, I'm not gonna cry. I said, girl, we went this whole half episode without you crying. Don't do it, girlfriend. Ashley said, no, we not finna do this, okay? You really gave me and my husband hell. When we was at Monique's thing, you talked about my abortion or whatever as if I did not give a damn about that shit, as if nothing was wrong, as if I was faking that shit. Michael, you really hurt him and all this stuff and all this shit. And she was like, it's the thing that I learned in therapy, not to talk with aggression and to get past that or whatever. She talking all this therapeutic stuff. And I'm like, what you need to do was just apologize. Simple as that. Because you were 100% wrong, regardless of how we felt about Ashley last season, because I'm pretty sure a lot of us weren't fucking with Ashley. We probably really weren't fucking with Ashley like that. And don't get us wrong. It's not that we on Ashley's side this season. It's just that Ashley, because nobody, let's not do this. Let's not act like we forget what Ashley has put all the girls through, okay, and the things that Ashley has done. Nobody has put that aside. We just put that on hold for a minute. That's what we did, okay? But the way Candace came at Ashley with this pregnancy stuff, I did not like it because I didn't understand the reason why she was going so hard and she was doubting the girl. If the girl said she wanted to get pregnant, that's what she wanted to do. If the girl said that she had a miscarriage, I don't think that she would be bold enough to get on TV and to lie about that shit when it can be easily found out if it's a lie or not, and then it'll be a ruin to her reputation or whatever, okay? I did not like the way Candace handled that whole situation last season. That was my only thing with Candace that I think that I didn't like, the way that she was going so hard at Ashley on that subject. And now, it's just like, just say sorry. Just say sorry. Just say sorry. I was in a fucked up place and I apologize for coming at you the way that I did. That's all you need to say, Candace. And that's the whole thing. Candace have a hard time. You want Monique to... The majority of the girls, I ain't even going to say that. The majority of the girls on this cast has a hard time. They talk about accountability, but they have a hard time holding themselves accountable for the shit that they do. Everybody. So basically, that's all that Ashley wanted. She really just wanted an apology because she, Candace felt like she did. But, at the end of the day, Candace, you came at her really hard for no fucking reason. And at this point, Ashley admitted, like, now that she's on this journey, it's her turn to be a bitch to her. And that's fine, tit for tat. I mean, that's childish as hell. Okay, that's tit for tat, though. And I get it, but y'all supposed to be on this journey of trying to get back together, whatever. I don't see where that relationship gonna go because Ashley is very much on Monique's side and Candace is not fucking with Monique at this time. So I don't know where that's gonna go. I don't think that relationship is gonna be completely mended for a while. I just don't see it happening. They taped the reunion the other day too, so yeah, girl. You gotta rehash this whole fight all over again. God damn, I'm gonna be tired. But anyway, so basically, that's what she said. Okay, she was in her feelings over that. She admitted the fact that she was still holding on to it. She, felt some type of way about it. You're trying to get sympathy through your journey, and then when I had my journey, you out here doing what you was doing, coming at my family, attacking Michael. Michael is a very vulnerable person, and well, he's not that vulnerable, but it took a lot for him to get into that place, and then you're attacking him and all that stuff. And so, Robin and Giselle had to remind Ashley the way that she also treated people before she got pregnant. Ashley was a bitch. There was a reason why we did not like Ashley, because Ashley did a lot of fucked up things, okay? And they was like, what's the difference? And at this point in time, I get where they trying to come from, but like Ashley said, I did not go on social media and just dog the fuck out of y'all. And then Robin said, well, that's the character flaw for Candace. She'll do that to anybody. Okay. They was like, you was just like Candace before you got me pregnant and all that stuff. And I think it was Robin that was basically Robin or Giselle, one of them tried to break it down to Candace because Candace really wasn't getting it. And I don't understand why she wasn't getting it. Even in the confessional, she like, I already said this and why you bring this up and all this stuff. Bitch, because obviously she didn't felt the genuineness coming from you if you apologized prior. I don't even think I remember hearing her apologizing for what she said because she said a lot of nasty things. And that's all that she wanted her to do, to apologize for it and to mean it. Okay. And like I said, either Robin or Giselle said basically when Ashley did what she did to people, she went out of her way or whatever to make sure that they, when she tried to make up with them, make sure that they was really good and everything was squashing on an even foot. And that's what she don't feel coming from Candace. So eventually Candace finally was coaxed into goddamn apologizing. I said it shouldn't have took all that just for you to see that what you said was wrong. Okay, and to go ahead and give a genuine apology if that's the case. If I did anything to, I hate that. If I did, no, you did. Don't say if. She was like, I'm sorry. You should have just said, I'm sorry. I would have accepted it more if you would have said, I'm sorry that I offended your family. Because that's what you did. It's not if I did anything to offend your family. If I did this, no, it's I offended your family. Okay, I apologize for offending you. That's what I need to apologize for. That's what it needs to be. And then Karen was talking about the situation between her and Ray, and how the relationship was strained because of what they did with each other, helping each other out, her helping him out financially with the taxes, and him not really acknowledging what she did, and finally getting that acknowledgement 2 years later, and so how he wants her back and to be more of the initiator and certain things like sex and stuff like that. Girl, I said, Karen, we don't need to hear this. We don't need to hear this, okay, girlfriend? But that's what was going on in the dinner. So then the girls get back from the restaurant. Everything is all cool at this point. Even Wendy and Karen are actually talking, sitting down at the bar having a drink, sitting down there with Candace, whatever, so that they can distract. I don't know if Karen was in on the whole prank, but I believe Candace was in on it. They trying to distract Wendy or whatever. While Robin, Giselle, and Ashley goes upstairs and play some fake snakes and tarantulas on her bed. They hide up in her closet. The rest of the girls go back up to Wendy's room or whatever. They all up in there. It's all cool. And they were supposed to, I don't know what the prank was supposed to be with the closet thing, but they kind of messed it up a little bit because they was in there laughing and Wendy heard something up in the closet. And so when she went in there, boo, all that stuff. I was like, okay, cute. At least they having fun. It's a little lame. But at least they having fun with each other, and I can appreciate that. So they left because Wendy needed to pump, and everybody's gonna go to their room. They left a producer up in there, and they looking at the cameras, one of the cameras outside the room to see what Wendy's reaction would be when she found the tarantula. She jumped a little bit, but then when she pulled back the sheet and she saw the snake, she really jumped out her skin because she really don't like the snake. So everybody had a good laugh at Wendy's expense, and they came out into the hallway, and it was a fun time. That's it. Y'all, I got this bag. I got this Ivy Park bag full of edibles. Like, girl, be up here having a good ass time. But anyway, like, that should be putting my ass to sleep. Like, but anyway, so let's get back into this episode. This episode is pretty much a filler episode if you can't tell by the length of my video. But it's the next day. Everybody's good. You got Robin looking at her pictures from her photo shoot. Giselle is down by the pool. So, of course, Robin goes down to the pool to talk to Giselle. And they talking about the photos and, going through them. Everybody did beautiful photos. I will give them that. But the only issue is Karen's photos are not usable at this point. She was looking for some young type of hip type of situation, give me face and all that. And Karen really wasn't giving all of that. So now she's stuck in this dilemma whether or not to take Karen off the thing. And like Giselle said, this is your business. So if you have to do that, you got to put your business before your friendship. And I'm pretty sure Karen will understand. She's a businesswoman too. You want the best for your business, the best image for your business and all that stuff. And so at this point, they started talking about the fact that Karen opened up about the situation with Ray and her. And, them having sex now and wanting to have sex or whatever, when back in the past, Karen had said that she didn't want to have sex with Ray. And Robin let us know on this one story when they was at this party one night and Ray came and picked her up, was about to come pick her up. And I guess once again, Karen was drunk and she said that she didn't want to have sex with Ray because she don't like his dick. Okay, I said, ew. You know, Karen probably did say that shit because Karen used to say a lot of shit back in the day too. So I wouldn't put it past her. You know, they was like, how does that even look? I said, don't put that imagery up in our heads, okay? You know, don't. It's just certain stuff that you don't need to see. You don't need to do nothing. When Robin said, I can picture Ray having sex with his dress socks on, the shit made me laugh. Okay, it made me laugh. I don't care. Meanwhile, you got Karen up there talking to Candace and, you know, commending her for the way that she responded to the whole thing that happened at the dinner table, the little confrontation that they had at the dinner table, the disagreement. And, you know, she was like, uh that you did it the right way. You didn't come off so harsh or whatever. It's showing that you're trying to show growth, which I can admit because she did it. She didn't get upset. She didn't get loud. She didn't try to argue or whatever, argue Ashley down and all that stuff, whatever. So I will give that to Candace, okay? The therapy probably is coming in handy. So, you know, what Karen was telling her, she was correct. You know, you have to let Ashley have that struggle. She's going to be upset. She's going to be in her feelings and she has the right to be, but that is not your issue at this point. Once you apologize and you said what you said, let her do what she got to do. You can only take care of yourself. And like Candace said, the ball is now in Ashley's court. Speaking of Ashley, Ashley came down there to the pool with Giselle and Robin and let them know that, you know, Monique want her to be a character witness against Candace. And Robin was thinking the same thing like I thought when we first heard this. So you just gonna get a statement saying that you know, that you was in the bathroom and you ain't really seen nothing. She was like, no girl, I'm talking about the incident that happened at her house. Oh, so she wants you to assassinate her character. No, she want her to corroborate her character, okay? This is what happens when you do a character a counter suit sometimes, okay? So it's not about assassination. It's just about proving that, bitch, we both on the damn near same level field. You threatened somebody with a weapon, and I threatened your ass with my hands, and I actually attacked your ass. But either way, you was about to attack a bitch that came into your home when she shouldn't have. So, you know, so it is what it is at this point. And of course, they gonna have something to say about it. Wendy is me, okay? Wendy is me every time I go to a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, fuck getting dressed, put my pajamas on, got the robe on, give me a drink. I woke up, I need a drink. Wendy came down there to that bar and said, give me a pina colada or some shit. Give me something, okay? I'm down here in my robe. I don't give a damn. I said, I know that's right. So basically, Robin and Giselle is trying to understand why Ashley will write this statement in against Candace, and it's like, you weren't there, so how can you pick a side? She can pick a side and be Monique's friend because she was not Candace's friend. That's how you can pick a side. They have not become best of friends or good girlfriends yet after this whole situation that happened to them last season. So she's still holding on to that. And very much her right to do so. Because like I said, last season and what happened between Ashley and Candace was fucked up. Okay? And if she want to hold that grudge and get back at her, that's what she got to do. And they keep on saying, oh, when Ashley brought up the whole thing about her, you know, throwing a butter knife and all this stuff and attacking with a butter knife. Oh, it was a butter knife. It was a butter knife. Do you know you can still harm somebody with a butter knife? You can still stab somebody with a goddamn butter knife and you can still cut somebody with a butter knife, okay? So it don't matter if it was a steak knife or a butter knife. She used it as a weapon. She was going to use it as a weapon, okay? Granted, we also got to put up in there, and I hope Ashley do put up in that thing that not only did that happen, but even though I keep on bringing up the fact that Candace did do that, you know, she was going to hit Ashley with the butter knife and all that stuff or whatever, you did come back up into her home when she told you to get the fuck out. Okay, so that's why that whole shit transpired. We got to remember that too. As much as we probably don't want to fuck with Candace or don't want to fuck with Monique or whatever, we have to put the facts on the table. That's the reason why she did the whole shit, because, bitch, you pissed her off and you came back up in her house. That's what it is. Y'all was going back and forth and they wanted to know exactly what it is that you were saying, because they was like, if you was going to put a statement out in defense of Monique saying that she was a good mother and all this stuff and woo woo woo, that's fine, but you're doing it against her character, Candace's character. That's what happens. That's what happens. I don't know if they know what law is, but that's what happens, okay? You're trying to make a case for yourself to make yourself look better than the person that's coming after you, okay? So therefore, you go after them. That's what happens, okay? So this is not foreign. I don't know why they acting like it's foreign, okay? How many, you know, I'm pretty sure you saw Law and Order or some shit like that, or you saw some crime shows, whatever, but that's what happens, okay? So she putting out there all the incidents that she had with Candace and, you know, the home incident, the New York incident, her aggression being on Twitter and all this stuff or whatever. So We just got to see what's gonna happen with that, you know. And they was like, Candace ain't gonna want to be cool with you after this. And as she said, if that's how she want to take it, that's how she gonna take it. It ain't no sweat off her back, okay? Because like I said, they're not friends, so she can take it or leave it. It is what it is, and that's why it was like that's probably why she blew up at Candace at that dinner because she been sitting on this. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, it's a get back. That's all that I see it as. It's a get back, and it is what it is. You guys tell me how you feel about this episode. Like I said, it was a filler episode. And I will see you guys later. Peace.